I'm Barbara Olson. I'm the owner and director of Utah Artist School of Ballet. We are doing the Children's Nutcracker, and this is our 17th year. The story is about a little girl named Clara. Every year her family has a Christmas party, and they don't get to see the Christmas tree until the day of the party. So the children are so excited. She has a brother named Fritz that's very mean. And they come to the party, and all of their aunts and uncles come in beautiful dresses, and they have a wonderful grand party. Clara's Uncle Drosselmeyer comes into the party, and he's kind of a eccentric old man, and he brings toys for the children, but he didn't bring anything for Clara, and Clara's quite sad. And during the party, he brings in a mechanical jester and a mechanical doll that he's created that dance for all the guests. And Clara goes to him and says, "Oh, please, may I have this doll?" And he has her close her eyes, and he goes over to his box and he pulls out the Nutcracker. And she is so excited, and she's dancing with the Nutcracker, and she shows all the children the Nutcracker, and her mean brother Fritz comes over and takes the Nutcracker and pulls the arm off and breaks it. And Clara is so upset. Uncle Drosselmeyer takes the Nutcracker and wraps it up and fixes it and makes it all better. And then it's time for the party to be over, and all the party guests leave. Clara goes upstairs and goes to bed, and then she realizes that she left her Nutcracker downstairs under the tree. So she creeps down her stairs with a candle and finds her Nutcracker and falls fast asleep by the Christmas tree. And while she's asleep, she starts hearing noises. There are mice, giant mice, that have come to life, and they're running all over her front room. And then the Nutcracker comes to life, and there's a Mouse King. And they're having a war in her front room, and she's just so upset. She takes off her shoe and hits the Mouse King over the head, and the Mouse King takes his sword and stabs the prince, and she thinks the prince has died. And she cries and cries, and the prince turns into a real live prince. He's a man, and he takes her into the land of the snow, and there's beautiful snowflakes that come out and dance, and a beautiful snow queen. And then he takes her to the land of the Sugar Plum Fairy, where they meet the Sugar Plum Fairy, and the Sugar Plum Fairy introduces them to candy canes and angels, oriental servants, and then she invites dancers from many countries to come and perform for them. They have Spanish dancers, Arabian dancers, Chinese dancers, Russian dancers. The flowers come to life, and they have beautiful flowers that dance for her. And then the Sugar Plum Fairy dances with the Cavalier. And that's the Nutcracker, and Clara realizes she was just dreaming. It is so much fun. It's a lot of hard work, but it's fun. It's just a passion. So it's fun when you're working with children, no matter how many times you practice. It's very unpredictable. We always have something happen that we can't control. The mice are not controllable no matter how many times you perform. We have silly things happen where the mice won't leave the stage. They become so mesmerized by everything going on. We had angels last night in our performance that didn't leave the stage because we didn't want to leave. This is one of the best groups we've had. They have been with me for quite a few years, and they've gotten very accomplished. They're excellent dancers. I would say it's one of our strongest groups we've had. I get them raised up to this capacity where they're just fabulous dancers, and then they grow up. And I have to start over again with new dancers, and so sometimes our performances are a little bit weak because our dancers aren't quite as accomplished. But this year we are so fortunate because I have very fabulous, strong dancers. It's a fun experience.